Go live. Hi.
Well, that was sudden. I'm scared.
We went live. Oh, get your hand out of there.
and check.
Alibi. Receipts.
And check.
Everyone post your receipts. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, we actually do Star Wars still. We do the Star Wars role-playing thing still. Life hates us. It considers us despicable, but we're back. So we're going to do more Star Wars. We were trying to figure out where we were when we left off. And the answer is, you got them. Ladies and gentlemen, you got them. You got all the starfighters in that wave. So originally what happened was you were flying back to the space station. And Luke and Trask sent out a message. He's like, hey, help. And there were a bunch of starfighters chasing him. So you zipped in and shot him up. Shot him up good, real good.
Yeah.
And so he sends out a message across the comm that everybody's using. And he says, well, thanks, guys. Those things aren't supposed to be out here. But anyway, you took care of them. I'm going to take a little bit of extra time over here to check my ship out and make sure nothing's too banged up. Anyway, tell them I'm going to hang out here for an extra cycle. That's all he says. Oh, and there's a big cannon turning towards you.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he just gonna like hang out near the cannon, or
he's headed towards the asteroid where the freighter is hiding behind?
Right, we were all headed back toward the ship.
Back towards the station. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Did I pick the dudes back up that I had dropped off, or I don't think I did.
Yeah, they helped unload, but they never unboarded.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to head on back towards the dock.
Okay. Yep. And so everybody's headed back that way. And that fat cannon is still like kind of slowly swinging in your direction. Like you're not exactly in the spot that it fired last, so it takes a while to turn towards you. And Bronk comes on over the comms and he's like, guys, let's race.
Oh my goodness.
And so you can see his ship starts picking up speed heading towards the station.
Oh, man.
Okay. I'm going to let him race. I'm going to move at my much slower pace in my freighter.
Okay. So I looked up, I don't remember if I said it last time. I looked up in the rules, you can change 2 speed stages in a turn. So if you're going at like super careful speed, you can't go to flat out, but you can go to close to flat out.
Okay. Well, I'll increase
your speed.
Yeah. I'll increase my speed to a point that it won't interfere with me dodging the big laser when it shoots at us.
Okay. So that would put you at high speed, and that would be double your normal speed, your cruising speed.
All right.
Okay. Druto, Mr. Bibble.
I'm also going to go to high speed.
Okay. So pretty much everybody picks up their speed right away. Ralph falls behind a little bit because he's in a freighter and it's a slower vehicle. But everybody else is pretty close to each other. And that cannon's like moving closer and closer.
Sideswipe him, Drudo.
I'll remind you that if you're going flat out speed, which is the top speed, you can't dodge.
Yep.
Yes. That's why I'm not going flat out. I really hope Brock is going flat out though, because that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Everybody's going about the same speed, so like unless his fighter is significantly slower, he's probably not going flat out.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Race.
the cannon kind of clicks over in your direction and it fires.
This is
And
not good for my heart.
the shot is like, it's so big, you just kind of feel like you should dodge.
I feel like I should dodge. Let's see.
See what were there was the full dodge and the
That.
A full dodge is if that's the only action that you're taking. Technically, flying in that direction is an action. So unless you just want to like do a full dodge and
right.
nothing else, and then you would fall behind and Bronk would be ahead of you. So,
Oh, you can't.
I
You
care
can't let that
so
happen.
much.
Says the guy who already made his roll and feels pretty confident.
So if you're
Oh yeah,
if
I
you're
need to
comfortable
roll.
with your roll, that's fine. Let me tell you what your bonus dice for the roll are. It's 6. You get 6 extra dice
Oh,
to make the dodge.
that was just my space transports and light freighter.
Wow.
I mean, that was my space transports and maneuver.
Yes. So you can add 6 dice to that if you want to roll it again. I'll give you the option.
26 is pretty good.
Like every dice roll has about a 1 out of 6 chance of being a rule of ones.
Yeah.
So rolling again is often not the right way to go about it.
Yeah, I already got a not rule of ones, so I don't know.
I'm looking through my notes here. I want to see exactly what range your current dodge falls into.
You know what? I will do it again because
It's a very difficult.
Very difficult. So 26 would probably already be out of.
So I'm
Out of
adding
my-
6 whole dice.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Okay.
On top of your maneuver and piloting skill.
Right.
And he got a 6.
And I got a
6 on the wild die.
Do you want to add? Do you care? Like it would be 1d6 plus 44.
Okay.
It's up to you. $50. You rolled another six. You can add if you if you want to keep adding. You dodged so hard the laser broke.
Yay!
That means I get the dodge ahead of Bronk.
Dodge ahead of Bronk. Okay, let's say that was your goal. Keep going. If you can get over 60, I'll give you what you're asking for. No, if you can get 3 6s in a row in honor of Ral here.
Mm.
Okay. Oh man.
Come on.
Hang
Come on. You can do it. Don't disappoint me. You rolled a mere 53 in a game where 31 plus is considered heroic. You should be ashamed. So, all right. So everybody dodges, and Ral's just kind of like, "Whoop, okay, thank goodness. Oh, my baby." Or however he's thinking about that.
Pretty
like
much
the one thing that could really make him upset. I mean, dying, but knowing that his ship was blowing up together with him. And Druto, like, it's deep space and physics is physics, but somehow he dodges like so perfectly. He just ends up right in front of Bronk, like almost bumper to bumper in front of him. And so Bronk has to kind of like swerve a little bit to like get out of your exhaust wash, which slows him down a little bit more. And he comes in over the comm. He's like, whoa, whoa, what was that? Okay. So everybody's just continuing to race ahead, I guess.
Yeah, he just punches it.
Oh, you're going all out now.
Yep.
Okay.
That.
Okay. So what happens when your ship goes flat out?
Does it
Does
stay
it have special
together?
behavior? After a certain amount of time, it does have to make a structural check, but like you'll be back at the station by then. Also, you won't be able to stop in one turn. I'm going to assume he'll think to slow down soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
So you
I
tell
don't
me.
want to. I don't want to risk it to fly past. Fly past
You
the
overshoot
opening
the
and-
entire station.
and risk getting shot at again.
Yes. There are other gun emplacements. They're just out of range unless you get close to the big cannon. Okay, so what kind of behavior does your ship have when it goes flat out?
I think it's fair to say that it should shake a little bit, but I don't know that I want to go beyond that.
It automatically starts playing heavy metal.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it starts playing music? It starts playing high energy music.
I mean, I don't think that it would be fair for me to pick every quirk that the ship has.
Okay.
Because
so
then I could just
by a
make
vote of 2-0, the ship automatically kicks on and starts playing like some really heavy, screamy, thrashy sounding, high intensity music because it senses that it's going very fast. And the sound makes it feel like it's going even faster. So how does Druto react to that?
I just flip on my comm so that everybody else can hear it too.
So Druto dodges into the lead with some kind of weird like corkscrew backflip thing maneuver that he did. And all of a sudden he's blasting like this really obnoxious, loud, harsh music at everyone else. So the strange and mysterious reptile guy, Zickalickle, he just kind of and then cuts his side of the comm. And then Bronk says, "Oh, okay," and then he starts speeding up too.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not involved in this.
No, you're not. You're too slow. Even you want to be, you're too slow. You're just kind of like, okay. So how about this? I don't know what the rules are, but we're going to have an opposed roll between Druto and Bronk.
Okay.
So Druto, you're going to roll your starfighter piloting skill plus your maneuver.
Okay.
You got a 6.
Add it up.
Aw.
How did I not mark the maneuver?
because this is what I need to be rolling for on a
Oof.
on a life or death mission.
we've got a big giant laser shooting at us. Let's blast metal music and race.
It's a terrible idea. And he almost didn't do it.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So so Drudo is feeling really good, especially with that music pumping in everyone's ears. And so he stomps on it. And Bronk is also obviously like trying to make a play for first place or whatever. And so they're kind of like nosing back and forth, and like one gets slightly ahead of the other. But they're getting pretty close to the station, and they're going to have to slow down or explode. And so Druto is a little bit ahead, like barely ahead. And Bronk's like, okay, all right, good job, man. You got it. I'll get you next time. And he starts slowing down.
Okay.
The Starfighters have completely abandoned Ral at this point.
All of them?
Except for Zickaluckle, the reptile guy. He kind of hung back.
Okay.
But everybody else just kind of zoomed ahead. Querulous and just kind of and if you bother to check your translator, you'll see what that means.
If I'm not totally focused on not hitting the station, then
you probably are. Yeah.
Okay.
You probably
Then I will.
You probably are totally focused on not hitting the station because you have to decelerate like at the last second, and you still kind of like enter the docking bay a little too fast, but you don't actually hit anything. Ral, you make it to the station before the cannon fires again, so you're good.
Yay!
Yeah, you sped up, so you made it. So
oh man,
as you glide into the docking bay and sit down, you can see the people that stayed behind, which was a couple of the troopers, totally not an X-wing pilot, and Lucan Trask was one of them. Obviously, he's not there, but the other three are still there. So you sit down, and you can disembark if you choose.
I'll drop the ramp and the my cargo elevator for the guys in the back, and I'll tell them Trask said he's going to stay outside for a couple more cycles.
Okay, who are you saying that to?
Just whoever I see first.
Okay, so the first person you see is the troopers on your ship, right outside of the cockpit area.
Right.
And they just kind of nod at you and say, affirmative. And then I'm assuming you dropped the boarding ramp.
Right.
So the totally not commandos go down the boarding ramp, and they go over and talk to the others.
Okay. I'm going to just start wandering around the around the hangar to see if I can find anything interesting. Maybe I'll go kick the droids a little bit. Look down the hallway.
Okay. Did you drop your cargo elevator?
Yes.
Okay. So the totally not trooper commando guys are unloading their loading equipment off of the elevator and kind of moving it back towards the hallway areas. All the Starfighter pilots get out roughly about the same time, and Bronk's like, bro, what was that like spinny thing you did? He's saying that to Druto.
It was a spinny thing.
Oh, Yeah,
Yeah.
you should come up with a
Yep.
better name. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I hadn't done it before, so I have no idea what to call it.
I got you. I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's just true skill.
I call it the Bibble
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah, that's what it was. Like it was.
I call it the Bibble Plus. It makes
he's
me
he-
go.
he's trying to cover his embarrassment because he kind of got baited into it and now feels really stupid and doesn't even remember what he did. So he's trying to play it off and move on.
Okay. So the other starfighter pilots kind of start moving up towards the hallway area as well. Rao's been looking around. He doesn't really notice anything that different from the last time he was here. I guess I can pull up the little thing, the thingy thing. We have pictures. And by pictures, I mean there is one picture. I shared.
Nice.
It's still there.
It exists. So it doesn't matter to me whether you guys parked in the same places or not. Whatever. The ships are in there. So over here is the hallway that you guys went down first. Over here is where battering ram droids came through and started blastering at you. So let's see. This is going to matter because Trask's ship is not here anymore. So
Right.
I would assume people would spread out a little bit more.
Yeah.
To take up some more of the space. Most of the people are. Ooh, don't do that. Most of the people are gathered over here. So I'm going to assume that you guys have some kind of like earpiece comms in.
Okay.
None of this Luke Skywalker. I've got to hold it and hold it up to my face. Tatooine backwater garbage. No.
No, we're from Nar Shaddaa.
We're sophisticated.
We're sophisticated.
We're sophisticated street trash. So anyway, you get something over the comms. Is okay. So yeah, about the starfighters, that shouldn't happen again. Yeah, that definitely it probably won't happen again. Yeah. Just be ready in case it does. Sorry. And then it goes dead.
All right. So has anyone left the hangar yet? Like the troopers or anyone?
No, they're kind of like talking amongst themselves and look like they're preparing their equipment.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of my ship and walk over and ask if anything weird happened while we were out.
Okay. So they see you coming and they kind of like stop talking and they look at you. You ask them and no, it was quiet.
Okay. No more droids or anything.
Not yet. Supposedly they're locked out of this area.
Right. Okay. Great. And I just kind of walk back towards my ship and start acting a little twitchy again because nothing has gone according to plan, or little.
Let's see. Let's see if I can do an edit. Edit. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop sharing. Yeah, it's open in the wrong. Ooh, don't hit that button. It's open in the wrong program. There we go. Present or present? You decide. Yay, it looks totally
Ooh.
different.
It's completely different.
So you get another call over the comms, and it's this voice, and he's like, get ready, please. Get ready, please. They broke through. Yeah, I'll do what I can, but wow, that's a lot. Yeah, hurry up. And then it cuts off.
Okay. So I'm assuming that RAL ship is probably the biggest.
The commandos obviously heard that too, so they're getting really like excited and animated at this moment.
Okay.
You assume that Ral's is
The biggest ship.
yeah, it would definitely be the biggest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it toward the back or the front? I'm assuming it's going to be at least toward the middle because they have to load it.
You guys did all get there first.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that I parked to one side at least.
So Ral, given the choice, would you like fly over everybody and park inside more, or would you park closer to the door?
Closer to the door. Just it's more convenient for me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they'll have to walk another 30 meters. It's whatever. It's only 30 meters. It's healthy to walk.
Walking's good for you, man.
Okay. So tell me what you plan to do over the next 20 seconds.
I'm going to yell over the comm which side. Or not yell, but trying to reach whoever that dude is.
Ral?
Where am I in the...
You've been wandering around, so
yeah.
let's just say you're kind of middle-ish.
Well,
Yes.
would I have time to make it near either of the doors? If I ran, like to run and like peek down one of the hallways.
Yes. Yes.
Now I'm debating if that's a good idea. Like if I peek down the hallway and there's like a guy like right there.
Full dodge.
Full dodge for the next 6 turns.
Character points. Force point.
No, I'm just gonna move towards whatever ship is closest and try and find some cover behind it.
Okay, so that would be Zikalikal's ship. It provides like fine cover, like because of the shape of it, it's not really convenient to hide behind it and aim at anything. So it's going to provide you like maybe half cover at best.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. And so what was it that Druto did again? And which side? Over the comms?
Yeah.
So you don't hear anything for several seconds. Lots of seconds. And then it's a C5. C5.
Awesome. Okay. I'm assuming I'm still near my ship, so I'm going to take cover behind it. And it's probably to one side. I'm going to see which side got hit last time, the right. I'm going to park on the left. So it'll be toward the front on the left side is probably where I landed. And I'm going to take cover behind it.
Okay.
Since there I am.
So the troopers are kind of doing the same, like they're sort of posting near just about every door. And and so then the voice comes over the comms again. Oh, yeah, okay, all right, I can do this. Okay, here, this will help. And so then right here, a series of panels slide up out of the ground. And they're very sturdy, kind of like blast door grade panels. So they look like they can take a shot really well.
Yay, cover.
Okay.
Hey
I'm gonna
guys,
sprint to it.
guys, you should take cover there.
I'm going to take cover there.
Okay. Okay, so for reference, the distance here is going to be like 15.
Yay, I can shoot that far.
15 meters. Well, I mean, that goes two ways.
Yeah, I know.
So if you choose to get up that close and take cover there, that's what you'll be facing.
Can I try and can I try and make a perception check to see if, what was it, C5 is written on any of the doors or anything?
Yeah.
Like on or around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's above that door right here.
Okay.
So we don't have to roll perception to know that.
Nah. Yeah, it's fairly obvious. If he's going to be looking for something that plain, he would have to rule of ones to fail it.
Okay. How close am I then at the ship?
So that would be Ziklikal's ship. That would be more like, because we don't have the ships in the exact same place.
Yeah.
So you
well,
would have
I'm
another-
assuming that I'm on the left side toward the front. If it pretty much cleared out and I got there first.
Let's say the distance between these blast panels and the cover is going to be another 10 meters.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna stay behind my ship then.
Okay. Where's your ship?
I said I parked on the left.
How far forward or back?
Probably toward the front because I was trying to keep open space.
Look at this guy with his blaster rifle using range.
Oh, I thought that was an eraser.
I mean, if I'm gonna be within 30 meters, I'm gonna stay at 30 meters.
Okay. I'm not going to redo the whole drawing. This is just a way for us to roughly approximate stuff. Okay, so you're going to have these blast doors are offering better cover. They're kind of shaped to be able to stay behind. So they're offering anywhere from 3/4 cover to full cover. Like if you just choose not to duck out, you're fully covered.
Okay, what do I get?
If you're hiding behind your ship, yeah, we'll say you can go ahead and do half cover behind a starfighter, because the profile of a starfighter is not really suitable to covering your whole body up. I mean, you could get in your starfighter and shoot from inside of it if you wanted to do that.
I don't think so. I mean,
Draw
I
all
would
that
almost
fire
want to
towards
just
your ship.
hover and shoot at them if I was going to do that.
Oh dear. Please do that. Please.
Well, time for me to roll a new character, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, man.
I fulfilled my stupid quota for the day.
Okay. So commandos are taking places behind these barricades here. Raoul's up there. The starfighter pilots are mostly hanging back. They're not getting that close. And I think all of them except for Druto have blaster pistols, but they're not planning on getting closer. Okay, so everybody's kind of bracing and looking at this door, and you hear a boom, and a big dent appears in the middle of the door. And a few seconds later, boom, and then the guy, whoever he is, his voice comes over the comms and says, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to open it. Here we go." And then the door slides open, and it slides open just as like it there's a lot of metal in that hallway. But, so both of you roll perception.
Oh goodness.
Ooh, I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
I see.
Oh,
So
I almost did the wrong button.
go ahead and add your 6s. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 13 total.
I got 17.
And you got a 17. Okay. So right. So that puts it into the difficult range. That's pretty good. So you can see there's a lot of those droids that you saw before in there. Druto, you kind of like it. It doesn't make sense at first, but it looks like several droids are holding a 2 droid battering ram. It looks like 2 droids are like facing each other and hugging, and then they've been turned sideways and used as a battering ram. So the doors open just as they're swinging, and everybody falls out of the door. They all come like tumbling forward and fall down and have to catch themselves.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like there's 8 in total. That's including the 2 hugging each other. Actions.
I shoot them.
How about this? We'll roll perception first.
Oh, ouch.
Wow. 6.
6.
So Ral rolls a 15 on his 3d6, and on Druto's 3d6 he rolls a 6. It's quite different.
Quite different.
For the same die. Okay. Oh, and Ral with your cute little perception tag on there. Wow, aren't you sophisticated?
Look at me go.
Uh-huh. So anyway, Ral will get to go first. How many actions are you going to take?
1.
One action. What will your action be?
I'm going to start blastering.
Pick your target. Roughly where are you, by the way?
I was up on the barricades somewhere.
Yeah. Towards the left, middle, right.
Probably whichever one was closer to my ship.
So that's probably a little more to the right then.
Right, yeah. Since I'm kind of in the back. Okay, well, I will just shoot whatever. Do these droids look the same as the ones who busted through the other door?
Yes.
Okay. I will just shoot whichever one is closest.
So you got a chance to look at the droids before. and kind of examine their armoring. If you chose to, you could make a called shot, and that might let you bypass some of their armor, but it'll increase the difficulty of your shot. Do you just want to shoot?
I think I'm
and
just
let the
going to
damage fall where it may. Okay.
I think I'm just going to shoot.
Okay. And roll your blaster. Oh, what are the range numbers on your blaster?
3 to 7, 25, and 50.
Okay. So this is your moderate range.
Yeah. I got a 17.
Okay. So you fire, and it's a hit. Good hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
27.
Wow.
Nice.
You guys and your damage rolls. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. There we go. Because it's sticking a message in my way.
Yeah, I was trusting in my big honking pistol's very high damage value. So no called shot.
Yeah, it does a little bit more damage than my blaster rifle. It's pretty potent.
And if I upgrade it one more pip, it'll be 6D worth of damage.
Whoa. Oh, it was 60. It was 5d6 plus 2. I thought it was 1.
Yep.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, though the range seems like it's usually more of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the two adventures we've been on.
Good. Okay, so you fire at one of the droids that's relatively near to you, and it hits him while he's trying to get up, and he falls back down onto the ground. Looks like you did some noticeable damage.
Yay! I did noticeable damage.
All right.
For a change.
Druto's turn. Yeah.
I figured everybody would get to go before me.
No.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at the closest one also. My ranges are 3 to 30, 100, and 300. So
that's the easy range for you.
Yeah, buddy.
Blaster rifle for the win.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't want to get any closer.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay, so it's just the straight damage, right?
You're just
I need to roll
blaster skill.
Roll blasters. Yeah.
You'd better hit it. It's a relatively easy shot. You'd better hit it.
Okay. Do I have this one listed? Yep, I think that's it. Okay.
Okay, so that's a hit. And then go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, I got a 6.
Is that your damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't roll rule of 6
right.
on
I
damage.
always forget that.
23.
Quite a lot.
That's pretty good. So let's see.
Rifles are rifles.
Rifles are rifles.
Oh, wow. I got 3 6s in that. It counts for nothing.
Okay, so it's a good shot, and it hits him. It looks like the armor absorbs pretty much all of the damage of it, and so that one kind of like stutters for a second, but keeps going.
Okay.
The commandos open up and fire. It looks like they deal some damage to a couple more of the droids. So there are about 3 of them that are banged up at this point. The starfighter pilots fire too, but they're firing with blasters from longer range. Mostly they miss. All right. You guys haven't declared any more actions. The droids are kind of like just spending their time trying to get up. A couple of them raise their wrists and like fire their little wrist blaster things, but they're kind of shaky, so it doesn't even come close to hitting anybody, or it just hits the barricade. All right, roll your perception again.
11.
Haha! You have
I
avenged
rolled-
yourself.
I rolled 3 6s.
Again.
If this were a tiebreaker situation, maybe we should stop. Maybe this is not good.
I think Druto is going over to the dark side.
Yeah. You just gained a dark side point.
No.
Sorry.
He is now
Sorry.
known as Darth Bibble.
No, he gets to choose a new name when he joins the dark side. So
Well, I'll have to do the name creator again for the.
it'll be
terrible
an
names.
amalgamation of my old first and last names. Darth Dribble.
Bruto.
A name that will strike fear across the galaxy. Dribble. It could be Darth Bibto. That would be. All right, so Darth Bibble is going first with his dark side point.
I'm gonna use force grip and
How many actions?
just you know what? I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, Mr. Fancy Pants. What is your first action?
I'm gonna shoot.
Shoot. What are you going to shoot?
The closest one that's standing up.
Okay. So there's one that Ral has put on the ground. There's a couple more that got busted up and are trying to get up again. You shoot one of the ones that is not on the ground, that is standing. So go ahead and roll your Blastor. You're going to modify it by -1. So the way you'll do it is you'll roll your blaster and then subtract 1d6.
Okay.
That's our house rule for doing this.
And then I do 2d6 on the second roll.
No,
Oh, I just do it on both.
each will get -1d6.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be. Is that right?
Oh no. Don't shoot your ship.
So this is a hit. It's an easy shot for you. So it's still a hit. We'll have to see what kind of fun happens.
Your shot gives him more power.
He absorbs it and
He
shoots it
only
back.
grows stronger. So roll your damage.
Okay. 20.
20. Okay. So you fire Um, it doesn't feel good. It's almost like what you're doing is wrong somehow, very bad. You should not be such a bad person. But you, so you fire, and it hits the droid kind of like in its faceplate area, and it kind of staggers and fires, and a shot hits your ship.
Oh,
The shot hits your ship, and it's probably cosmetic damage, but it just kind of like leaves a big black smudge on the side of your cockpit, the canopy.
Did it hit the painted side or the unpainted side?
Did he paint the canopy?
it was a bad paint job, so partly.
It was cheap paint.
Well, and I didn't buy enough to paint the whole ship, so it kind of got split up randomly. So like half the cockpit got painted, and parts of
this-
the other.
Are
got
you talking
painted.
about like the glass?
Yes, the canopy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't paint the glass. No,
Yeah, right.
I
So
thought it might have been near it or something, but
nope. It kind of like leaves a black, smudgy, smoky spot on the canopy. It's your fault. Okay.
for rolling so bad.
Yes, Ral.
I am going to take
That'll show you to take 2 actions.
one. I'm taking one action.
It has nothing to do with the number of actions you took. It's just the rule of ones on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Definitely going for that droid though. Shut my ship.
I'm just going to take one action.
Okay. And what shall you do with your action?
I'm going to shoot one of the standing up droids.
Okay, you shoot her up the standing up droid. Take your
Yay.
shot. Take your
Blast her.
swing.
That's. I'm glad the ones were in the last half of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
Okay. And that's a moderate for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They've been advancing on you, so we'll say that they're like slightly closer than they were. So you barely managed to connect with your shot. And go ahead and roll damage.
he doesn't re-roll the 6
Blaster damage.
on a hit.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, I should have. I forgot that was a rule of 6.
You hit.
Okay.
You hit.
I rolled 20 on my damage.
Okay. So you fire and it hits. Not a very like skillful hit.
That freeze frame. Oh no.
If I was really good, I would like try to mimic it before he got back on.
Yeah, you might be back.
Maybe.
This is getting stupid.
I agree. It's getting stew.
It's getting stupid.
Nope. I'm afraid not. Well, I can see your disappointment now.
Why?
Yep. Fun stuff.
Now you can use this break for ads and
This Star Wars stream brought to you by West End Games. They haven't been in business for over 20 years.
Still disappearing.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say shameless self-promotion, but if you want to advertise for another business company, that's funny too.
Can either of you?
We
I
heard
mean, some of it.
we heard, can either of you? And that's it. And that's the last thing we heard. All right. So I have received instructions through the text. Jim's internet is. Wait, try now.
Stupid. It's very stupid.
You're coming through okay now.
Hey,
No, this
So-
is stupid. Are you still seeing me?
Yes.
yeah.
Like the whole time I can see you the whole time. I'm receiving all of the signals. I'm getting all of the receptions correctly or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So-
getting all the down, none of the up.
I guess
No
I guess
ups.
my up
He
is
has
terrible.
no ups.
No ups.
Oh. So we'll
was-
try.
sorry.
Just keep an eye on the private chat. We're basically where we want to be to quit anyway. Like we're overtime. We started late. We're already running late. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and call it here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yay, internet
Yay,
problems.
connectivity. Yay. I'm not blaming myself. I'm blaming everyone else.
I blame YouTube.
YouTube, you should have operated my local network better. You should have changed the local Wi-Fi signals.
How dare you?
So anyway, they're in another blastery fight. We're gonna wrap that up next time. That's it. Bye. Hope it's better next week.